What's up, everyone, and welcome back. Today we're taking a look at how Australia is dealing with millions of wild pigs that are causing big problems across 6 states and 2 territories. The damage to infrastructure is estimated to be around $80 million every year. So what are Aussie hunters doing to manage and bring down their populations? Leave a po1 in the comments if you want to know more, and stick around for some surprises later in the video. Believe it or not, wild pigs in Queensland can actually swim non-stop for around 2 hours, which lets them get from deep in the forest all the way to Brisbane. This has unfortunately led to about a 20% decrease in tourists visiting the well-known Gold Coast beaches, which is causing some serious losses for the tourism industry, as folks are concerned about encounters with these animals. Australian officials have quickly put up warning signs to help keep people safe, especially since the wild pig population hit 4 million back in 2015. It's even gotten to the point where journalists reporting on these stories have been charged by wild pigs, though thankfully no one's been seriously hurt. With their noticeable snouts, these animals often root around in the ground, which causes significant harm to both the natural environment and structures, and fixing that damage is estimated to cost around $25 million USD. To deal with the increasing problems caused by wild pigs, the Australian government and local communities have teamed up to organize legal hunting programs. Every hunting season, which runs from April to July, places like Queensland, New South Wales, and the Northern Territory are designated as hunting areas based on government research that estimates around 24 million wild pigs in these regions. However, Kakadu National Park and other protected natural areas in the Northern Territory have a total ban on hunting to safeguard the natural wildlife. To join in the legal hunts, farmers need to be between 18 and 65 years old and have a current permit from the local authorities. Each year, around 20,000 hunters in Australia get licensed to use firearms for hunting. They're required to complete a firearm training course that lasts 3 to 6 months before they can actually go out on hunts, which helps make sure things are safe and effective. Hunters frequently use Remington or Ruger rifles, which are really well known for being accurate and safe. Picking the right firearm and getting good at using it precisely not only keeps the hunters totally safe, but also gives them better control when things get risky. Have you ever hunted wild pigs with a rifle? If you have, drop a 1-2 in the comments. If not, leave a doubt or 5. The Australian government also allows hunters to use hunting dogs to help speed up catching these wild pigs. These dogs are a big help for hunters in quickly finding and managing the hogs, especially across large areas. According to the rules, each hunter can bring along up to 5 dogs. Bull Arab dogs, which go through tough training at centers in Queensland and New South Wales, are given the skills they need to be effective hog hunting partners. Their training takes 12 to 18 months to make sure they can handle these animals the best way possible. Wild pigs can be really tough animals, sometimes weighing as much as 400 pounds, so the hunting dogs need to be strong and quick. Each dog has to be able to sprint at least 30 meters and have the endurance to chase hogs for hours. To make sure hunting is safe and legal, the authorities have fines of up to $5,000 USD for hunters who use dogs that haven't been properly trained or who break the rules. These regulations help protect the well-being of the animals and keep both people and the hunting dogs safe during these operations. With how quick and how well they can smell, hunting dogs are super helpful partners, letting hunters really effectively manage the wild pig populations in the kakadu swamps of the Northern Territory and the wetlands of Queensland. In these slick and water-filled areas, hunting can be tough, but the dogs help track down and move the hogs into good spots, which makes catching them much more efficient. Thanks to consistent hunting efforts, the wild pig population in Australia went down from 24 million in 2015 to around 18 million by 2020. This success not only does a good job of keeping the pig numbers in check, but also helps keep the natural environment balanced. Hunters need to stay up to date on any new rules to make sure they're following everything, and to avoid hunting close to where people live so they don't cause problems for the local communities. Thanks so much for sticking around until the end of the video. Please drop a comment and let us know if this video answered your questions so we can make future videos even better for you. Hit that subscribe button to come along on different hunting adventures, and keep an eye out for more videos coming soon. One morning in the countryside of Limpopo, South Africa, just as folks were getting their day started, something totally unexpected happened. A group of about 7 rhinos suddenly showed up and charged right into a neighborhood. According to the local police, in just half an hour at least, 3 homes were wrecked by one rhino that weighed over 4,000 pounds. Not only that, but the group of rhinos kept running onto the main road, causing some serious traffic incidents. Luckily, nobody got hurt. Drop a *1 in the comments if you want to explore more about rhinos with us. Rhinos crossing roads and wandering into towns in South Africa have been causing some major traffic jams. Cars going through these areas often get held up for hours because rhinos are blocking the road. A lot of tourists have even canceled their trips to South Africa because they're worried about safety, which has really hurt the local tourism business. It's estimated that South Africa's tourism industry has gone down by about 15% in the last year, costing the country around $250 million. Knowing the potential danger that rhinos can pose to communities, especially when they wander into populated areas, the South African government has put in place a really controlled hunting policy to help manage their numbers and cut down on conflicts between people and wildlife. So ever wonder what's involved in legally hunting rhinos in South Africa? Every year, this hunting policy brings in around 200 to 300 hunters from all over the globe who are drawn to the challenge of going after these massive African animals. However, to legally hunt rhinos in South Africa, hunters need to have specific permits. Do you think using a gun to hunt rhinos is effective? If you do, drop us E2 in the comments. If not, leave us E5. This includes needing professional hunting licenses, which are a must for all hunters, whether they're from South Africa or overseas, especially if they need CITES permits. Because of this, South Africa gives out about 80 to 120 rhino hunting permits each year, and wildlife officials carefully decide on that number. Also, to make sure the hunting is effective, South African hunters often use big, powerful rifles like the 375 H&H Magnum 416 Rigby or 458 Lot, which have enough power to humanely take down a healthy rhino. Hunters usually team up in small groups of 2 or 3 to make sure they can coordinate, better stay safe, and support each other during the hunt. Once they spot their target, they carefully check out the situation and get themselves into a position that's about 30 to 90 feet away, depending on the area and how the rhino is acting. To keep the rhino from noticing them, they move quietly while going against the wind and use things like trees or rocks to hide behind. Hunters have learned that it's really important to stick to the hunting rules. If they don't, there can be serious consequences like losing their hunting licenses and getting hit with fines as high as $30,000. These rules are in place to protect both the hunters and the wildlife, and to make sure that hunting in South Africa can continue in a sustainable way. When hunting rhinos in South Africa, hunters usually go out in groups of 3 to 5 for safety and to help each other out, since hunting alone can be risky with animals this big. Rhinos are massive sometimes, weighing up to 5,000 pounds, so hunters often need to take at least 2 or 3 shots to humanely bring them down. To save time getting around the hunting areas, hunters often use off-road vehicles, which not only helps them get to their target quickly, but also to haul the animals back to where they need to go. After a successful rhino hunt, hunters have to file a detailed report with the right authorities, like South Africa's Department of Environment, Forestry and Fisheries. Hunting rhinos is totally off-limits in Pilanesberg National Park and Marikeel National Park, since those are protected areas. So hunters have to make sure they know the latest rules. So what do you think about how South African authorities are managing the rhino population in these specific situations? Do you believe we should be looking for even more sustainable solutions for the future? Share your thoughts down in the comments. If you found this video interesting and want to see more stories about wildlife, make sure to subscribe and follow along. We'll catch you in the next video. Across many parts of the United States, retail stores are facing a growing problem with black bears. These bears are causing a lot of damage to shops, which is really affecting how businesses operate. According to a recent report, in just the first 6 months of 2021, there were over 120 incidents of black bears attacking stores in states like Colorado, California, and New York, leading to estimated damages of up to $300,000. This has been especially tough in California, where store owners have seen a significant drop in customers. Leave a comment with the number 1 if you'd like to explore this situation further with us. These black bear incidents have forced a lot of store owners to close up shop temporarily, which causes disruptions and some serious financial losses. Authorities have been saying over and over that black bears are showing up more and more in neighborhoods. There have even been times when they've gone after and messed with people's belongings. Luckily, nobody has gotten hurt. To try and deal with this, the authorities are advising people who live near black bears to limit leaving trash and food outside, use bear-proof trash cans, and take other safety precautions. Police have gotten a lot of reports about these break-ins. To try and handle this problem, some hunters have decided to use firearms. Black bears are pretty big animals, usually weighing anywhere from 200 to 600 pounds. Because of this, hunting within city limits can be really risky, like putting nearby residents in danger and raising public safety concerns. Knowing about these dangers, the California government has put a strict ban on hunting near heavily populated areas to keep people safe, only allowing hunting in specific wilderness areas. In California, you can only hunt black bears during the fall, which is from September to December each year. This time of year is picked because that's when the bears are really busy looking for food to get ready for winter, which means they're moving around more and easier to find. Each hunting season, hunters who have a license are only allowed to take a certain number of bears. This helps keep the bear population under control and make sure it doesn't negatively affect the wild bear population. The government has really strict rules against illegal hunting and using bears for personal reasons, and they enforce these rules to stop that from happening. All hunters have to sign up for a permit before the hunting season starts, and they need to let the authorities know how many black bears they hunted and what condition they were in. Hunters also have to keep detailed notes about where they were hunting and send in regular reports. What do you think about hunting bears with firearms? If you're for it, drop a number 2 in the comments. If not, leave a number 5. Using these steps, the California government wants to effectively manage black bear hunting while also keeping the public safe. Hunters in California often focus on bears that are really interested in human food sources. This can make it easier to aim accurately and take down the animal, especially when the bears are focused on eating. On top of that, hunters will sometimes use special calling devices that sound like prey or bear cubs to try and lure black bears closer to where they're hunting.
Come here. Oh my gosh. Dream hunt right here.
Current info shows that using these calling devices can really boost the chances of getting close to black bears by as much as 70%, which helps hunters reach their goals faster and more efficiently. Experienced black bear hunters say that tracking usually starts with looking at the ground for droppings and using binoculars to figure out which way the bear is going. However, this can take a lot of time. Some hunters have mentioned going out every day and not even finding bear tracks and traveling for miles without any luck.
Yeah. Looks nice.
To cut down on search time and be more effective, hunters often go through a lot of training to learn about black bear behavior and habits. When hunting bears in California, the main rifle that's used is the .30-06 Springfield. This rifle can accurately hit targets from about 200 to 300 yards away, and when it's used right by someone skilled, it's successful in taking down bears up to 90% of the time. The 3006 Springfield is made with features that are good for bear hunting, like being able to shoot over longer distances and holding up well in tough conditions. Every bear hunting season in California, they only give out around 5 and 40 hunting permits to help control the bear population and make sure the hunting is done in a way that's sustainable and safe. On top of that, hunters are responsible for gathering and writing down information about the bears after they've hunted them. This includes measuring how big the bear is so they can give the authorities accurate info. This data gets carefully recorded so the government has what it needs to put together stats and figure out what's going on. This all helps make sure that hunting is done in a sustainable way while also keeping the public safe from any risks that come with wild bears. Do you have any thoughts on even better solutions? Share your ideas in the comments below so we can chat about it. Thanks for watching the whole video. If you liked it, don't forget to hit that like button. Share it with your friends and subscribe to the channel. And tell your buddies about us so they can check it out too. Alright, see you in the next video.
Black bear? That's fantastic. Black bear, yeah. That's an old bear. Yeah, that's right.
Hello everyone. Lions in South Africa, though majestic, pose significant threats to both the economy and community safety. With an estimated population of only 2,000 to 3,000 individuals, these predators are responsible for damages amounting to 120 million USD annually. This impact is not only financial, but also affects the daily lives of those living near lion territories. So, what challenges do lions pose in South Africa? Leave a comment with the number 1 and join us in exploring this issue, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the latest updates. Since the beginning of 2024, South Africa has seen a significant increase in reports of mountain lion attacks on livestock, with around 241 incidents recorded. These attacks have caused considerable concern for farmers, particularly in areas like Mopani district in Limpopo province. Saab Banga, a farmer in the area, has been severely affected, stating that he lost 17 cattle in just 1 week due to mountain lion attacks, resulting in an estimated annual loss of 1 million USD. This financial strain has left Mr. Banga feeling helpless, prompting him to submit a report to the government in search of a solution to this urgent issue. Moreover, the presence of mountain lions is not only an economic problem, but also a serious threat to the safety of local residents. On August 7, 2024, the South African government received approximately 45 reports of lion attacks on humans, many of which resulted in fatalities. One local resident, Anna, shared her terrifying experience when she was attacked by an aggressive lion while taking a walk in the park. Thankfully, she was rescued by others and narrowly escaped the jaws of the ferocious predator. The South African government, aware of the impact of lions, has implemented policies to protect both the economy and local communities. But what strategies have they applied to manage the lion population, and which hunters have achieved the best results? Peter Aces is a renowned figure in the South African hunting community, especially for his expertise in mountain lion hunting. His success in this field has earned him significant respect, with many admiring his skills and dedication. So, what makes Peter's hunting success stand out?
Okay, whoa, come behind us. Take a good shot. Wait. Okay. Yep. Yeah, he's done. No, it doesn't get more exciting than that. Awesome.
One of the key factors in Peter's success is his reliance on large caliber rifles, specifically designed for hunting big game. Some of the weapons he trusts include the 375 HF Magnum 46 Rye and 458 Winchester Mags. These powerful rifles are often paired with popular scopes, such as the Leupold VX3 at 1.55 to 20 minutes, or Trigican AccuPoint 1.4's 24 minutes, which provide a wide field of view and quick targeting capabilities, essential when tracking and hunting lions in the wild. Have you hunted lions with a rifle? If so, leave a comment with the number 2. If not, leave the number 5 below. Safety is also a crucial factor in Peter's hunts, and to ensure this, he often hunts in groups of 4 to 5 people. These groups typically include trackers and client hunters. Client hunters are individuals who travel to South Africa specifically to hunt lions. They can range from experienced hunters to those new to the adventure. And not only do they support the lion hunting community, but they also provide these clients with unique experiences in the diverse landscapes of South Africa. Especially, both client hunters and hunters like Peter must have specific licenses to ensure that hunting is done legally and ethically. The cost of these licenses varies significantly by province, typically ranging from $5,000 to $20,000 or more. Along with this, trackers are indispensable members of the hunting team. They possess in-depth knowledge of the local environment and are responsible for searching and tracking lion signs. Their expertise allows them to recognize signs of a lion's presence, such as footprints, damaged vegetation, feces, and other subtle indicators. Throughout the hunt, the tracker leads the group through the brush, carefully selecting paths that minimize noise and scent that could alert the lion. When the prey is spotted, the tracker signals Peter and the other hunters to remain silent and alert, avoiding any actions that could startle the lion. After shooting, hunters carefully observe the lion's reaction and track its movements if it runs. If the lion doesn't fall immediately, they cautiously follow the blood trail to determine its location. Safety precautions are crucial, as a wounded lion can be extremely dangerous. Many hunters take a moment to honor the lion and reflect on the hunt, showing respect for the animal. One of the significant benefits of lion hunting is its economic impact. Lion hunting generates substantial revenue from international hunters, helping support the local economy and fund critical conservation efforts. This industry also creates job opportunities for guides, trackers, lodge staff, and other community members, thus promoting economic development. Specifically in the field of conservation, regulated hunting plays a vital role in wildlife management. By managing lion populations, hunting helps maintain ecosystem balance. Additionally, the fees and licenses associated with hunting are often allocated to fund conservation projects and anti-poaching initiatives. Additionally, conservation-related risks also pose a threat. Overhunting or selective hunting can reduce genetic diversity within lion populations, potentially leading to long-term health issues. Poor management or illegal hunting can result in a decline in lion populations, threatening their survival. Social and community issues can also arise, especially if the benefits from hunting are not distributed fairly or if local communities are not involved in the decision-making process, leading to conflicts with the local population. What is your opinion on this approach? We'd love to hear your thoughts, so feel free to share them in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to support us. South Africa, located at the southern tip of the African continent, is known for its diverse and rich landscapes, from stunning coastlines to vast grasslands and majestic mountain ranges. The country is not only famous for its multicultural heritage, but also as a top destination for wildlife enthusiasts. Are you ready to join us? If so, leave a 0 in the comments below. One of the iconic animals of South Africa is the Cape buffalo. They are social creatures, typically living in herds of 10 to 30 individuals, led by an adult male. Cape buffaloes are incredibly resilient, capable of adapting to various living conditions, and can travel great distances in search of water and food. However, the increasing population of Cape buffaloes is leading to a high consumption of food and water, putting pressure on the ecosystem where they live. When their numbers become too large, they can deplete the grass resources, causing fierce competition with other species. This can disrupt the balance of the ecosystem, leading to a decline in biodiversity.
This is amazing.
Due to their rapidly growing population, Cape buffaloes have started to appear more frequently near roadways, causing damage to infrastructure and traffic. Their movement not only reduces safety for vehicles but also leads to serious accidents. In search of food and shelter, they may intrude into human settlements, creating conflicts between humans and wildlife.
And they have a very strong muscles to the neck that are able to carry them.
Therefore, hunting with firearms has become an effective method to reduce the damage caused by Cape buffaloes. By controlling the population, it not only minimizes conflicts between buffaloes and humans, but also protects the local ecosystem. Hunting can help maintain ecological balance, prevent buffaloes from invading residential areas, and reduce traffic accident risks. Do you agree with this approach? If yes, please like the video, and if not, leave the number 1 in the comments below. However, hunting must be conducted with utmost safety to protect both the hunters and the surrounding environment. Safety regulations must be strictly followed, including using appropriate equipment and maintaining a safe distance from others. Additionally, participants must be trained in shooting techniques and have a clear understanding of the terrain, weather, and other factors that could affect the hunt. When spotting a Cape buffalo, the first step is to maintain a safe distance to avoid startling them. Carefully observe the surrounding situation before making any decisions. Once the buffalo's position is confirmed, select the best shooting angle, prioritizing sensitive areas such as the heart or lungs to ensure an accurate and humane shot. When everything aligns perfectly, take the shot quickly and decisively, ensuring the buffalo does not suffer prolonged pain.
Take him again. Oh shit! Yes. Nice. Wow. Very old book. Very nice.
After the hunt, the first thing to do is check and ensure that the Cape buffalo has been taken down humanely. Next, you should follow the proper processing and meat harvesting procedures, if permitted, to minimize waste. Equally important, clean up the surrounding area to protect the environment, and report the results of the hunt to the authorities for wildlife population monitoring in the area. Finally, reflect on the experience to improve techniques and strategies for the next hunt. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with upcoming videos.